Well, hello and welcome to the exchange listing section of the Q3 2020 updates. The biggest thing I want to start with in this section is actually a huge apology because apparently for the previous quarters up until now, I have been gathering my data a little bit wrong, and it's had the most effect on the highest market cap coins, which also happen to be the coins that are listed on the most exchanges. Because when I was counting out on CoinMarketCap how many exchanges each different coin is listed on, I didn't realize that at the very bottom, I usually got tired after counting at that point and staying focused for so long, and then I thought I was done until I realized that at the very bottom of that CoinMarketCap markets page, there's a load more button, and I didn't load more because trust me, when I just realized that this time and I loaded more for Bitcoin and Ethereum, it got to the point where on Ethereum specifically, the CoinMarketCap page just crashed entirely after I loaded like 12 extra sets worth of data because it couldn't keep up, because Ethereum's listed on so many more exchanges than I ever reported on, because I didn't realize. So it makes a lot more sense, because for previous quarters, I kept thinking it was kind of crazy that Litecoin was always listed on the most exchanges, and how would Litecoin be listed on more exchanges than Bitcoin? How would Litecoin be listed on more exchanges than Ethereum? That was always kind of strange to me. Well, now I completely understand why, and that was totally my bad, so I apologize. But we all make mistakes. I mean, let's face it, I feel like the people that judge the hardest when people make mistakes are the ones that tend to make the biggest mistakes themselves. So I've already forgiven myself, moved on, been honest and transparent about it, as well as on the website there's more details as to how it affected previous data polls, so that way you can check that out. But bottom line is, like I said, it affected most the projects that were listed on the most exchanges, especially Bitcoin and especially Ethereum. So instead of Bitcoin and Ethereum being reported as being listed on, up to 200 exchanges, they're usually listed on 300 to 500 plus exchanges. Like, bottom line is Bitcoin and Ethereum, relative to all the other market cap coins that I evaluate, are in a league of their own. And it definitely goes to show that this is a good valuation metric, because there's no doubt that the front runners of Bitcoin and Ethereum, there's more access to capital. They have more access to capital because they're listed on so many more exchanges. So basically, no matter what exchange you go on, and there's many of them out there, chances are you're going to be able to find Bitcoin there, and you're going to be able to find Ethereum there, and they tend to be the most popular medium of exchange currencies. So there's a very, very high demand for them in the first place. But this definitely puts more proof in that pudding. Beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum and that little calculation error, data gathering error, the other things that I think were interesting to report on for exchange listings is that Ethereum Classic, which is now off of the top 25 market cap, but it's something we've evaluated this past year. Ethereum Classic was the only one out of all of them that actually lost exchange listings. Specifically, they lost 2 listings to be exact, but still, they were the only one to lose any listings. So Ethereum Classic is definitely losing its footing a little bit in that department, as well as in being listed on the market cap, the top 25 market cap specifically. Let's see, CHAINLINK made some of the biggest gains. CHAINLINK and Maker. CHAINLINK is still being listed in the top 25 market cap. They're still doing well on other fronts, apparently. And they made 50% gains, going from being listed on like 89 exchanges to 133 exchanges. So good job, CHAINLINK. And I feel like they're one of our like gold star projects, because I'm always saying good job, CHAINLINK, in previous quarters too, because they're usually making gains not only in this department, but as well as others. So we'll see how they do with the rest of the Q3 evals. So after that would probably be Maker is worth mentioning. Even though Maker is like 36th in market cap this quarter of 2020, they made the biggest gains this quarter in terms of, relative to any of the other market cap coins we've evaluated this year. I think they had like 122% gains. They went from being listed on 31 exchanges to 69 exchanges. So super good job on that, Maker. Sorry you're out of the market cap right now. But obviously, if you keep up with gathering more and more exchanges that you're listed on, chances are more capital can flow to you, and maybe we'll see you back in the top 25 market cap soon. Last one to mention is YEARN.FINANCE. YEARN.FINANCE is fresh into the capacity to trade in the first place. Like YEARN.FINANCE and Polkadot were the two that were brand new to trading within this last quarter. And they're already doing pretty well. YEARN.FINANCE is already being listed on 61 exchanges. So that's quite a few exchanges to have just launched, and you're already listed on 61 exchanges. So good job, YEARN.FINANCE. And Polkadot just launched and it's already listed on 42 exchanges, so that's also a pretty good start. So let's see how they fare over time. And last but absolutely not least is something I discovered a couple quarters ago and I've been just diving into ever since because it's been fascinating to me. And that is the fact that of these top 25 or so market cap coins that we evaluate, there's only a very few amount of exchanges that are responsible for large amounts of their trading volume, which to me is like a red flag for some serious vulnerability issues. Because think about it, like a good example is ZG.com. I noticed that ZG.com is responsible for the highest percentage of trading volume for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of our top market cap coins. And to drill even further into that, ZG.com as an exchange is responsible for 42% of the trading volume of Ripple. Ripple's a really, really big project, high market cap project, yet 42% of its trading volume is supposedly happening on this one exchange. In other words, if something goes wrong with ZG.com, like maybe the exchange goes down or it gets hacked or there's a vulnerability that is found, Ripple is going to suffer because 42% of its trading volume is going to be affected by that. Whatever the compromise may be at ZG.com, Ripple has a lot to potentially lose. Along those same lines, ZG.com, when I pulled the numbers, was responsible for 36% of Dash's trading volume, 31% of EOS's trading volume, 26% of Cosmos's trading volume, 24% of Cardano's trading volume. Like I said, these are all top market cap coins. The list goes on, and the list actually ends with 9%. Like Ethereum's one of the biggest projects out there, but 9% of its trading volume is supposedly happening on this one exchange, which is ZG.com. So I will post the more specific numbers. You can check it out on the website for yourself. I find it alarming, just like I have in previous quarters. So just be aware that if you have some of these projects, or if you invest in some of these projects, make sure that some of these exchanges that are responsible for a large amount of their trading volume are relatively secure exchanges. I think the other two most alarming potential vulnerabilities, highest numbers in terms of percentage trading volumes, was 47%, almost half of Monero's trading volume is taking place on one exchange called CITEX, C-I-T-E-X. And then 89%, almost 90%, so vast majority of Eunice said Leo's trading volume is happening on Dragon EX, which I know there's some controversy around, but I won't comment on because I don't know enough about it and I haven't seen enough proof to feel confident commenting on it. But yeah, outside of that, in like a grander scale of this, there are 13 exchanges total. So of the top 25 market cap coins, the biggest projects, there are only 13 exchanges responsible for a large amount of their trading volume. So again, go check it out. Check out the other sections that I am going to be chipping away at. The other one I've already done is up, and that is just on, who's out and who's in for this quarter, as well as a little bit about their longevity, like how long the projects have been around for. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.